HTC U11 Review. HTC has brought you a phone that, in many ways, is as good as you could hope for. HTC U11 Price and Availability. The HTC U11 originally launched with a lofty price tag of $649, £649, 999 Australian dollars, although today it doesn't seem all that expensive when compared to the likes of the Samsung Galaxy S9 and iPhone X. As the U11 is almost a year old, its price has dropped and you can now pick it up for a far more palatable £499 in the UK, although similar discounts appear to have evaded the US. The HTC U11 is still widely available from major networks and retailers, so if you fancy dipping. Design. The design of the HTC U11 is something that takes a little getting used to, but it's worth taking the time to do so. Holding it in the hand for the first time is a little underwhelming, as the polished Gorilla Glass is so light that it feels a little plasticky in the hand. The bulbous nature isn't as exciting or feel as premium as the metal build on last year's HTC 10, but don't let that bother you. After a few days you'll get used to the way it feels, and the HTC U11's chassis is well built and solid. Aesthetically, the U11 appeals in a way we've not seen with many phones. The liquid surface design manages to offer two colors at once, with the amazing silver and brilliant black models we tested looking more blue, purple and black, green respectively, depending on the way you hold them. There's also solar red, ice white and sapphire blue, and the red is easily our favorite, as you can see below. Screen. The screen on the HTC U11 is something that's tricky to review. Until recently the 5.5-inch display would have easily ticked all the boxes, as it is very little wrong. It's large, bright and clear, with the QHD 1440 by 2560 resolution offering as much clarity as anyone could want while still, seemingly, preserving enough battery life. Interface. The interface on the HTC U11 is still as slick as ever. While Sense is no longer the leader in terms of our favorite Android overlay, it is still up there. The decision to flip to Google's suite of apps, rather than loading HTC phones with duplicate apps, keeps things clean. For the most part this works, as the Google apps are pretty good. If you take a screenshot, you expect to be able to see it in the gallery, and while it's easy enough to find, it doesn't feel intuitive, and that should be the primary metric when deciding on a user interface. That said, this phone is insanely powerful. With the Snapdragon 835 CPU on there, along with 4 GB of RAM, everything generally whipped along pretty quickly, and the Geekbench score of 6,312 is up there with the very best at the moment, the benchmarking applauding the raw power offered by the HTC U11. Battery. The battery life on the HTC U11 comes from a 3000 mAh power pack, and it's actually much better than we were expecting. HTC has always had a problem with getting the best out of its batteries, and the worry every time we use a phone from the brand is that we'll spend too much time hanging around a power outlet, just in case. The battery life on the HTC U11 comes from a 3000 mAh power pack, and it's actually much better than we were expecting. HTC has always had a problem with getting the best out of its batteries, and the worry every time we use a phone from the brand is that we'll spend too much time hanging around a power outlet, just in case.